it right now. Let's just be honest. All of these alarm bells are ringing. Federal court judge blocks this, but all this shit is still happening. Why? Where? And what type of society does that happen? A dictatorship. It is a dictatorship, and there's not much we can do about it right now. Let's just be honest. All of these alarm bells are ringing. Federal court judge blocks this, but all this shit is still happening. Why?
Did you guys see that video of that man saying the USA is a dictatorship? And how if you try to share that video, it says, check your sources before sharing. And like, that's just even if you're trying to repost it, anything. Like if you click the share button at all, it's like, check your sources before sharing. What? And then when you click the sharing, it's like, are you sure? Like it's just giving a bunch of warnings. Like, do you really want to share this video? Like, hello, is that not proving that he's correct? Is that not proving that literally his point in the video is correct? Like, you guys are heavily suppressing creators who are just speaking about the state of the country currently. And like, to then be like, well, check your sources before sharing. You're trying to make it so that people are like second guessing before sharing it, before reposting it, before spreading it around. But it's like obvious that that's you guys' goal, to like suppress the creator who was talking about how the USA is a dictatorship. Like, I feel like the more you guys try to suppress it, the more obvious it is that that's what's actually going on. Because why are you guys going out of your way to be like, check your sources before sharing? And then you click, okay, well, I'm going to share anyway. And then it's like, are you sure you want to share? And it's like all in red and like looks like it's like, yes, share anyway. Like, why is it doing all of that? Like, that's literally I feel like that's literally proving his point.
It is a dictatorship, and there's not much we can do about it right now. Let's just be honest. All of these.
So a mutual of mine, Black content creator, made a video where he said that the United States is a dictatorship. The video got some weird flag by TikTok. When you try to repost it, it basically asks, are you sure you want to repost it, da-da-da. Never seen that before. Basically try to say if you repost this, you know what I'm saying? If you repost it, you're reposting something that may not be true. Never in my days of being on TikTok have I ever seen that before. A white tea creator, good man, by the way, said, you know what? I'm going to test this out. I'm going to make the same type of videos the Black creator did. And I'm going to say the exact same things. And I'm going to see if I get flagged. You know what happened when the white tea creator made the exact same video purposely just to see if anything would happen? Nothing.
It is a dictatorship, and there's not much we can do about it right now. Let's just be.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well wherever you are. It is Sumi here again. All my returning subscribers, you guys, thank you so very much for the love and support. And if you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. So apparently this video went viral. It has over 4.4 million right now. I've just seen it and I'm like, why is this video so viral? I went ahead and searched about it. I found out that very many people are arguing about it because this video, every time you want to post it or even download it, TikTok gives you certain TikTok gives you weird rules, and people are wondering how comes that TikTok is refusing people to repost this video or even to go ahead and download it. Video has gone viral, and many people think the reason why TikTok is not allowing people to download it is because whatever this guy is saying in this video, it is so true. You know, whatever has always been going on, TikTok being shut down in America. So people think maybe Trump has a hand in this, and there are some words that he restricted people should not talk about on TikTok. And that's why this guy, when he made his video, that's why it's giving people weird options, like weird rules for people not even to repost it. It's so weird. And then at the same time, I found other videos of some white people talking about that the reason why this video is being restricted is because whatever this guy said in this video, it is wrong. How crazy is that? Let us play this clip, guys. Let me know what you think about it down in the commentary.
Honest, all of these alarm bells are ringing. Federal court judge blocks this, but all this shit is still happening. Why? Where? And what type of society does that happen? A dictatorship. It's not pre-dictatorship. It's not up and coming. It's here, real time. You know why we're seeing so much extreme shit on a day-to-day basis? Because everybody who is on board with the Trump administration that has power in the government, whether it be local, state, or federal, right? They feel so empowered now to move forward with their extreme views that they have historically had to harbor away or hide away, given the current administration or the current obstacles in the way. But now that they feel like it's the wild, wild west, that's why we see all of this extreme shit. That fucking senator just said, oh, well, everybody dies. We're going to cut Medicaid except for the eligible because, oh, everybody dies. Fuck them. Okay, then go die. Since death is just such a throw up light thing, go die. Everybody dies, go die. She doesn't want death, but when you cut Medicaid for people, then everybody dies. You know how fucking extreme that is? They're trying to float bills that will ban books. I don't know how the fuck anybody calls Donald Trump a strong man when he can't take criticism for fucking shit. Explain how these tariffs are going to help us. Explain how your economy has been the best ever when the numbers don't line up with that at all. Give us some real evidence about the white genocide in South Africa. Bring your fucking pocket junkie Elon Musk before Congress. What the fuck do you mean that some unelected billionaire never stood before Congress, never fucking got elected, nothing fucking bullshit? Goes in under this Doge shit, goes through all of our personal information, doing ketamine on the daily and other uppers, downers, I don't know, whatever the fuck. So basically you let a rich drug addict run through our personal information that nobody voted for in a democracy. And nothing happened to him. He is a free man right now. It's a dictatorship. It's not it's not upcoming, it's here. A unanimous Supreme Court decision. Go get Kilmar. Is he here? They said we're going after the worst of the worst criminals. We're going to get them all out of here. And then they revoke people with legal status. And then they have ICE agents waiting at courthouses for people going through the legal process. Do people going through the legal process sound like the worst of the worst fucking criminals to you? It is a dictatorship. Congress? Are you fucking kidding me? We don't have a fucking Congress. I am yet to be able to make a fucking video about my opinion of Caroline Leavitt because I get so fucking upset. I can't stand that bitch. You know why I think Obama is 10 million times the man Donald Trump could ever be? Because when there were hecklers at his rallies or his speeches or people that interrupted, he said, hey, freedom of speech is a thing here and we respect it. Let them yell. Let them shout. He always said, don't boo, vote. He let them use their freedom of speech, even if it was in a negative way, even if it was criticizing him. You can't tell Donald Trump shit. It's just incredible to me that people will support a man who immediately turns into this little crybaby when you present him with facts that are contradictory to his delusion that he's the greatest thing that ever happened to America. I have the greatest economy ever. The bad parts are Biden, the good parts are me. They present him with facts. I don't hate you, Donald. These are just the facts. He says, fake reporter, you're terrible. Your network is terrible. You should be investigated, yada, yada, yada. That's not strength. That's straight pussy shit. I just saw some MAGA motherfucker talk about Democrats are babies, like we've been crying about a fake election for the last 5 years. In counting. You know who fucking whines and bitches and moans about the rules when they lose? Babies, children. What the fuck are we talking about? The leftist lunatics? Which leftist lunatic Democrat stormed the Capitol in January of this year? And that's not even hating either side. That's just the facts. You can't look at both sides and call the left the lunatics when in 2021, the right stormed the fucking Capitol. What the fuck are we talking about? You cannot call the Democrats babies when you all have been crying and bitching about the 2020 election. To this day, Trump is still talking about Biden. To this day, in present time. He just floated and endorsed and whatever the fuck this conspiracy about Biden being executed and it being behind him being a robot. Move the fuck on. They were talking about, oh, it's going to be a fake election. It was a rigged election just before the November election in 2024. And then when he won, that got cut off. They shut the fuck up because when they win, it can't possibly be rigged. It's what the American people wanted, even though it was a damn near 50-50 popular vote. It has gotten to a point where it genuinely does not matter if you're on the right, left, Republican, Democrat. It just should be a collective, universal, unanimous, what the fuck is this? And the answer to that is, it is a dictatorship. And it's sad. And it's fucking sad. So Elon Musk went through all of our data this year and then decided to leave. And I'm supposed to believe that the 2028 election is just going to be free and fair. They've already mentioned how he had his hand in the voting computers and shit like that. And y'all gave him, what, 4+ months to do whatever the fuck to everything. And then he just disappears and that's his tenure. Nothing happened. The 2028 election is going to be a fucking shit show.
I really wish niggas on the left would stop promoting that there's nothing we can do against the government. We're hopeless. There's nothing we can do. Like, stop promoting that shit. Like, I literally just watched this nigga's video and he was like, the government is a dictatorship and there's nothing we can do about it. Stop saying that goofy ass shit, bro. That's why nothing gets done. Because every time y'all complain about a problem when it comes to the government, y'all come on here and be like, oh, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Bitch, there's millions of people on this country. Like, there's something that can always be done. Like, stop promoting that goofy ass shit, bro. There's no point in even complaining about what the government does if you're just gonna go back home and be like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do. Who does that? Like, literally. Like, that's not what the Republicans said. When they thought that bitch was finna get elected, they fucking raided the Capitol. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's one of our rights to overthrow the government or some bullshit like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure we can literally do that. So, like, just stop. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of hearing, oh, there's nothing we can do. There's always something that can be done. There's always something that can be done. And if you truly believe there's nothing we can do, then you should just shut the fuck up about it and just let the shit happen at this point. Like, stop getting on the internet and using your mouth and use your actions. Especially if that's what your whole page is about, is just talking about the government. Do something with your actions.
So I think I'm going to take a break off of here because it's just too much. The information that's coming in, it's too much. Not only that, it doesn't change shit. It doesn't matter if a video gets 28 billion views. It will not change the political climate. And I'm just being honest. I'm a realist. I'm a realist, and that's just how I see it. Shit won't change until we take action. And that's just being honest. Sitting up here, making videos all day, quoting articles, showing the green screen in the back, taking excerpts from CNBC and nightly news and all that shit. It doesn't change anything. People getting their phones out and recording ICE walking through people's neighborhoods and shit doesn't change anything. It brings awareness. It brings the topic and the conversation up, but does it change anything? Not really. And it's because the United States, like another creator said who had his video flagged, he said it was a dictatorship. And I'm going to say the same thing. I agree. It's a dictatorship. It's like a pot of water that has been on simmer and they just turned the knob to boiling. And it's always been hot. It's always been hot. It's always been the temperature. They're just turning it up. The United States has always been like this. People are like, oh, they're changing it. And no, it's not changing. This is how it's always been. There's people on here who are pretending they didn't vote for this, pretending that they're against this. And they sit and have these same conversations with their family members in their dining rooms about how they love the way everything is going. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them push the false narrative. Just because they sit on here, they get your views, they get your likes, they get you to agree with them, does not mean they're on your side. Okay? There's people who voted for this shit. They will sit here in your face and tell you they didn't. I promise you that. Yes, it's hard to tell who is the op and who isn't, but I need to take a mental break because it's just too much. It's too much, and none of this shit helps. None of it.
The U.S. is currently being run by a dictatorship. If you saw that one video that guy did, you saw all over your screen. They tried to censor you from sending it out and sharing it, saying to check your sources. This is my theory. I'm theorizing that the AI technology used to capture these subtitles is also recognizing the fact that I'm a black man saying this. And historically, black people in America have said that America is a dictatorship or an imperialistic country. These people are also known as the Black Panthers, and the Black Panthers have historically been labeled as a terrorist organization by the American government, depending on who was in regime at the time. And if you look at the current regime, it's pretty fucking racist. So I'm not saying that AI is racist, but I am absolutely saying that they're using AI for racism, and TikTok is one of those people.
So have y'all seen that video of the dude saying that the U.S. is a dictatorship? He kinda right, but he wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not a dictatorship yet. But that's what completing the Project 2025 plan is all about. So he's right there in the lane of the truth. And I can see how it can be a prediction of what's exactly going to happen, because I've been telling y'all, your boy DT want to be the new king of America. Yeah, king of America. King DT, y'all hear that? That's what he want. He want the next person that come in line to be one of his people from his bloodline. So we have to be real careful when we say things like it's already a dictatorship. That puts a target on your back. It's one thing to slowly reveal the information, but to flat out feel like you already have their game plan figured out is another thing, because they always switch up. But again, like I said, he is absolutely not wrong about what's going to happen.
Every time I talk to one of you Democrats, you always bring us back to 1964 and tell us about the fucking redlining and the Civil Rights Bill and all that to describe why our people are acting the way they acting today. So white folks, look, listen, y'all did us so bad, we can't even think to act correctly nowhere. That's crazy that you programmed us so good that we can't even think to act correctly nowhere. Now, do you hear how dumb that sounds? That you can't change your thought process because of what somebody did to your grandmother when you wasn't here. I come from a cycle, broke it. You can't keep on making 1965 redlining and not getting loans your fucking problem today. Because you'll never change what the fuck happened back then. You will never change what happened back then. You stupid, dumb fucking fucks. You could never, ever change what happened back then. And if you don't want to...
I am definitely entering this conversation. Yes, I am. Content creator, both of these, which is an interesting name, is going crazy viral right now because he's talking about this topic. Now, he's basically showing up for how actions are going. We have three branches of government. Three of them. The legislative, the judicial, and the executive. They are all listening to each other, doing the same thing. There are no checks and balances happening. Everything is under the direction of one individual. That's what's happening. And I don't even think it's the president. I am certain that people in politics in Washington right now are feeling it like crazy, that there is something amiss, there is something wrong, there is something problematic going down, because it's obvious. We can see it. We have eyes. We are watching it occur. And so although it's not technically considered this, it's absolutely showing up like that. And we have got to get understanding or we're in trouble. We have to get understanding. We need more education and we need more awareness, because what's happening right now, it's setting me up for a future not in this country. And I promise you on that.